Chris, how you doing? My name is Ashley. This is a video that Gary reached out to you about, and I'm excited to show you what I found. I did a lot of in-depth research, and there's a lot for me to go over with you. I don't want to waste either of our time, so by the time you're done watching this video, reach out and we can take things from there. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is a website. Now, because you guys currently don't have a website, that obviously means that you're not getting any business online as of right now as far as a website goes. So because you don't have a website, I'm going to show you one of our websites. I just picked a random one that we recently made, and this is to give you an idea of not only what a website should look like, how it should feel, how it should function, but to give you an idea of the beautiful websites that we build. So when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate that site, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your site for whatever reason that may be. Now, what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll throughout your entire site to figure out what services you offer, let alone what areas you offer those services in. So what we like to do in every single one of our websites is have all that information readily available. So if you take a look at our site, as you'll notice, all of our services are in drop-down menus. And what that does is it makes your site that much more user-friendly. And if you notice, we do the same thing with the different locations that they're willing to travel to. Again, that makes your site that much more user-friendly. The next thing you'll notice is we have a click-to-call phone number right from the beginning of their site, meaning somebody can come to this website, click on that phone number, talk to them right on the phone, and that's it. Now, for the opposite type of people that might not be able to talk on the phone, it might be late, they might be at work, or they might just not want to talk on the phone, we need to make sure that we have an option for them. So now we have a form submission option. Now, both of these options are great for client conversions. So the next thing I'm going to touch base on is content. Now, when it comes to content, it's considered king in the eyes of Google, so the more content you have, the better. So taking a look at this site, this site has 1,500 words in order to be considered an authority, but now if your competitor has that 1,500 word marking, let's say they're at 2,000 words, we now need to go get more than what they currently have in order to outrank them. So speaking of your competitor, I did a general search in Google, and these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. Now I'm saying one of your competitors because you have multiple different competitors across Google for every single service that you offer in every different area that you offer your services in. I can type landscaping, Dover, Florida, and then type landscaper, Dover, Florida, and you have completely different competitors. So we need to beat each and every one of them out. If I were to show you each and every one of them, this video would be way too long, but I am interested and willing to go over all of that information with you if you obviously are wanting that. So taking a look at these guys, we can see they have their services in drop-down menus, they have their service areas in drop-down menus, they have their click-to-call phone number, and then they have some content on this homepage here. Now, they definitely don't have enough to be considered an authority, so once we do what we need to do, we'll be beating these guys out as far as content goes in no time. That's nothing to worry about. Now, if we come over here, this is a paid resource I pay monthly for. We're currently looking at the stats of your competitor. So your UR is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. This number is rated out of a 100. They're rated a 12. Now, they have 336 backlinks, and they're giving them a 26 rating out of 100, which tells me the backlinks that they have are pretty good, that they're working for them, and that they have some good relevant backlinks. We want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. Now, because of all of this, we can see that they're getting 60 people to their site each and every month. Again, keep in mind, this is just one of your competitors. So to show you another one of your competitors, I did a search for Tampa, and now these guys are your top competitor for a specific keyword research that I did for that area. And look at the traffic that you're missing out from them. You're missing out on almost 700 people going to your website that's converting to actual paying customers just by not having a website and not having a ranked website, because anybody can have a website. Anybody can have a good looking website, but not everybody can have a performing, ranked, bringing you business website, and that is what we provide. We do it day in, day out, and it's kind of like rinse, repeat. So taking a look over here, I'm just going to break down Google for you based on this search that I did. So the first section of Google, typically we'll see the Google Guaranteed section. It's not there now because it's not offered for this keyword in this area. The second part of Google is the Google My Business section. This area is an important section to want to be in, as any section of Google is. Remember how I said earlier, some people come to your site to call, some people come to your site to message? Same thing with Google. Some people come to Google and they strictly go to the ads, while other people strictly go to the organic section. Whatever the case may be, we need to make sure that we have you in multiple spots. That way you have the highest odds to be chosen. So in order to get ranked in this section, because as you see, you guys currently are not ranked there, it requires a few different things. Some of those require having citations. Another is geotagged pictures, reviews. Those are all things that you could do to get ranked in this area here. Now, the last section of Google that I'm going to go over with you is the organic section. It directly deals with your website, and of course you're not going to be here because you don't have a website, but this is where you would show up if you were to come with us. And of course we want to have you more toward the top, that way you are actually seen. Nobody's going to the second or the third page of Google. If you're not on this first page of Google, you're not maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential. So to come over here, I just want to take a look at some keywords that these guys are being found for. Now we want to target what are called buyer intent keywords. So this right here, landscaping, Tampa, Florida, 150 people are going into Google looking for a landscaping company specifically in the area of Tampa, Florida, and you're nowhere to be found. So these are the keywords that we would go and do keyword research for. We'd find the keywords that we know are going to bring you business based on them already bringing your biggest competitor's business. We would take those keywords, send them out to our professional content writers, and they would write you content based around those keywords, and that is the content that will get placed on your homepage. Remember how I was talking about that content earlier? You don't want just any old written content. You want professionally written, keyword-rich, authoritative content. But that's all I have for you as of right now. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope that answered a lot of your questions. Reach out and let's talk some more. Bye, Chris.